26. I'm Marlaina Scarbrough, and today we're in Bel Air at Shorts Brewing Company speaking with Ryan Hale, the head pub brewer at Shorts. Ryan, can you start off by telling us the background information on Shorts?
Yeah, so we started out in 2004. Joe Short opened this pub, and this is the original location. And I think it was about 2008 we opened our production facility, which is where we started bottling and kegging stuff for a mass audience, and where we started distributing out of. But yeah.
All right, well, great. It's really local, really interesting, very neat. What is the brewing process then that you have to go through to make all the beer?
Very simple. Description would be like you're taking your raw ingredients like a malted barley or wheat or rye, and you're putting it through pretty much hot water, steeping it like tea, producing sugars, which are then boiled and then fermented by the yeast. So the yeast is actually eating those sugars and producing alcohol and CO2. So that's kind of the basic description of making beer, and then there's a whole lot more that goes into it if you want to get really long about it. But adding hops, which kind of balances out that sweetness of the sugars. And then also here at Shorts, we like to add a whole lot of different stuff, so which just kind of makes it fun for my job.
So depending on the kind of flavors and the things that go into the beer, it depends on the brewing process and how long it's going to be.
Yes, and a lot of the ingredients too. So if we were going to make a stout, we would add a lot more dark malted grains, so like your chocolate malts or your black malts, which give it that color and a lot of that richness of chocolate and roasted flavors. If you're going on the lighter style, we'd add more Pilsen malts, or a lot of our base malts called two-row, which are going to give it a lot of lighter, crisper flavors and not as much as those dark flavors as caramel or chocolate malt would add.
So since we're talking about different flavors and everything, what are some of the flavors that Shorts has?
Oh, we have so many. So some, I guess, like noteworthy ones that we've won really good awards for would be like our key lime pie, which is kind of like, it's made with a graham cracker and marshmallow and key limes, and it's this big sweet dessert beer, which seems people like. So, and then we also make lots of porters and stouts, which we bring out in November at our party called Brewski Bash, which we'll have in the next couple months. And we also, we're kind of all over the place. So we always like to try to hit a certain style for every single customer that comes in.
Do you know about how many flavors that you have?
Oh man. We have about 400 or so recipes right now. So we're always, the fun thing for me at the pub is we're always brewing probably a brand new beer every single week that we feature right here at the pub. And if it does really well at the pub, then that'll probably get moved over to our production facility for bottling later down the line.
Wow, so that's a lot of stuff, and you're constantly reproducing stuff.
Yes.
And something new every every week, which is fantastic. Now, how does a local brewery help the community and benefit the community?
Buying local is always important. You're stimulating that local economy. So people are buying stuff here. It's going directly to the workers that work here. It's going to our neighborhood. It's we can give back to that neighborhood. So buying local is always important.
And that's really great. Now, do you do anything to give back to the community?
We do. Like around Christmas time, we always give back to local schools, and we've given back to local animal shelters, and we do lots of sponsorships around the area in the state of Michigan, and yeah.
And that's really cool. Thank you so much for telling us all about Shorts and some of the process that goes along with it.
Yeah, no problem.
In Bel Air at Shorts Brewing Company with My News 26, I'm Marlaina Scarbrough.